guys, it is Madison, and today I'm going to be filming my Holy Grail products. This is every single category of makeup, but you can only pick one product for every single category. That is your Holy Grail product. So I can't say, oh, this is my favorite high-end product, but this is my favorite drugstore product. It is one. So I'm going to do foundation. I'm going to do all of them. But, so for like foundation, I can only pick one foundation. It's kind of like, what would you use for the rest of your life? That thing, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go into the order that I put the products on my face. So first I always do primer. So my favorite primer ever, my #1 primer, my Holy Grail primer, one that I actually just started using this year. This is the Benefit Professional. This is such a great primer. For foundation, my Holy Grail foundation, my favorite foundation of all time. I've talked about this forever. Also, I wanted to point out that every single product in this entire video, I've talked about it before. Just because it is my favorite product, so of course I've talked about it. So this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. Again, this is for Makeup Forever. So this is a high-end product, but I haven't used this in a while actually because this shade is way too light for me at the moment. This is shade 117 equals Y225, but the formula on this is amazing. They have tons of colors. I think they have like 40 something shades. I'd say if you want to invest in a really great foundation, Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Everything I've tried for Makeup Forever, I've only tried a couple things, are phenomenal. So overall, Makeup Forever is a great brand, but this is my favorite foundation of all time. For concealer, I'm not gonna lie, more than a kind of natural looking concealer, I'm not really into that. So for a full coverage, 100%, this is gonna cover anything and everything. This is my favorite concealer. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. They come in a couple different shades, but this is the shade medium. And this is kind of a in-between shade because I am super pale, but I'm also tanner than I was, if that makes any sense. So when I'm super duper pale, what I do is I put this on my under eyes and then I'll do foundation after it. But now since I'm a little bit more tan, I can do my foundation and then do this. But it's very, very thick, so you have to use a very tiny amount. I usually put it on my hand and then use a brush to apply it. So yeah. Alright, so my camera actually just died, which is fun. So, I'm not sure where I left off, but It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, my favorite concealer of all time. Favorite setting powder. I was going to do under eye setting powder and then face setting powder, but I was like, you know what? I use this for all of it sometimes, and then some of it I just switch it up. But most of the time I use this for everything. So this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my second, what would this be called? Like a second, like a second, I don't want to say bucket. This is my second one, okay? So this is a little bit pricey, I'm not going to lie. This one is like $32, but this is the best setting powder you're ever going to find. It is super thin, super finely milled, and it's the best setting powder. Tons of people talk about this, and for good reason. The hype is real, the hype is true, and I think you should go get a sample from Sephora and try it out yourself. It is the best. For contour kits and things like that, I know I talk about the e.l.f. ones and everything like that, but if I had to only choose one, I would choose my beloved Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You can definitely tell I love it by, I've actually hit pan on 2 shades in this, and you know what, I put this thing through a lot, but it's still here, and it still works amazingly. Again, this is a high-end product. I'm sorry that a lot of these are, but this is the best contour kit I've ever tried personally. Again, I know I talk about the e.l.f. ones all the time, but this one, if I only had to choose one, this would be it. For like single bronzers and compacts and things like that, definitely definitely the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is my first drugstore product in this video, but this is, it's kind of a higher end drugstore product, I would say. Physicians Formula is one of the more expensive drugstore brands, but it's still drugstore price. This is a very light bronzer, and you're probably not even going to see that. But it's super, super smooth and super great. It smells like pina coladas, which I love. It's just a very good blending shade, like when you put your contour on. This is so good to go in and blend it out with. It's phenomenal. Drugstore, smells amazing. How could you not love it? Okay, for blush, you guys know I'm not a really big blush fan. I do wear blush, but I only wear a teeny tiny bit. But if you know me, if you watch any of my videos, you know what blush is coming, and it is drugstore. So this is the Milani Luminoso. It looks like this. And again, drugstore. This is Milani. It is so gorgeous. I personally love corally, kind of orangey shades. Or I actually zoomed you in a little bit just to see if you can kind of see the product a little bit better. But again, this is Milani's Luminoso. I really like corally blushes because I feel like corally and like orangey goes with blue eyes. Maybe that's like a myth, but I'm pretty sure it does. For highlighter, you already know Champagne Pop. Boom. Champagne Pop by Becca will always be the most beautiful highlight. I use this if I do other people's makeup. I use this on them. Whenever I do my makeup, I use this on myself. It's just the prettiest highlight ever. No, another high-end product, but this is honestly the best highlighter ever. For eyeshadow palettes, I wanted to put my Laura Lee palette in here, but I didn't actually want to put it in here because it is limited edition, and I don't want to say, oh, I love this palette so much, and then you not be able to get it. I will, however, link that down below because that is my favorite eyeshadow palette ever. But other than that, one that you can get every single day is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. This is honestly what? There is only 2 shades in this entire palette that I just really never use, and that is this dark purple shade and then this little light blue shade, and every single other color I use a lot. But it smells like chocolate. It is super high quality. It has super cute packaging, super durable packaging, very pigmented, very blendable. Everything you want in eyeshadow is in this. It's phenomenal. Again, it is a high-end product. It is going to cost you a chunk of change, but if you invest in this, you will not be disappointed. For favorite single eyeshadows, I talk about this shadow all the time. This is the L'Oreal Infallible, what is this even called? Amber Rush. I talk about this all the time. I just talked about this in one of my last videos and basically every other video I ever made. So it's this right here. It is so reflective and shiny and gorgeous, and it is just the best eyeshadow. A single eyeshadow, you can wear it on its own. You can pair it up with a matte shadow and it will just be gorgeous. This is a drugstore eyeshadow. This is going to set you back about $10, but you do get a lot of product, and it is obviously a beautiful shade. My favorite eyeliner, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and say which one it's going to be. This is the NYC Liquid Liner. This is literally about $3 at Target. It's a bomb. At first, it was a little bit hard to learn how to use this because it is you're literally not going to be able to see that. It is a brush tip, so it's literally like you're painting on your eye, which you are. But it was super hard for me to learn at first, but now that I have it, I'm just, and it's so easy for me. So again, $3, super black, super pigmented. It does dry matte. For my eyebrows, I only stick with one thing, really. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Pencil. This is really all I've even used for my brows. A lot of people say this is just like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't know. I've never tried that. That is 21 bucks that I do not need to spend. This one is from a drugstore. It's bomb. It works just as well. So, I mean, this is what I use. Mascara, you already know. L'Oreal Voluminous, the best mascara. I would really compare this to Too Faced Better Than Sex, but this one doesn't flake off my lashes like that one does. So I really, really recommend this. Again, from the drugstore. For lipsticks, I'm going to be talking about 2, and I know I just said a couple minutes ago I'm not going to talk about 2 anything, but you guys will see why I'm talking about 2 in just a minute. So if I only honestly had to pick one, this is the one I would pick. This is the Bite Beauty Honeycomb. I've talked about this forever now, since my birthday when I got it. It is so freaking gorgeous. It's the most beautiful nude ever, and this is a high-end product. This lipstick is a little expensive, I'm not going to lie to you. But the formula is amazing. It smells like lemon, and the color is beautiful. But I wanted to tell you guys about a red as well, and I think you cannot go wrong with MAC lipsticks. This is MAC Russian Red. It is a bright blue toned red. And boy, is it beautiful. Boom. My favorite red to wear. It is blue tone. It's going to make your teeth look great. It's going to make your lips look great. Everything about this red is my favorite. You guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed learning my Holy Grail products. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one.